Hello folks, one and all, to Total War Warhammer 3. This little gem is what I would call my comfort game. It's the kind of one that I sit down and play when I just want to chill out
Empire's
or, you know,
blessings, yes.
while away some time. Shut up, Carl.
I am Prince
And you know, I figured, why not show you just how incredibly bad I am at this game. Now, I'm going to run us through a campaign, and I don't know how well I'm going to do, because I'm not the bestest, but, you know, we'll see how we get on. So we've got campaign difficulty up here. We've got it on very hard. Battle difficulty, very hard. I like it for the reasonable challenge. I find that having it on legendary is just too much of it's just a slog, mate. Everything wants to kill you, and it's absolutely, yeah, it's just not fun. You know, I like a slightly more balanced thing. Crisis mode is off. Again, that's just another stupid thing that you can add, sort of like, oh no, you're sort of like in the end game. But 9 times out of 10, I only really ever get as far as completing a short, maybe long campaign victory. I've never gone for the full slog mega victory, but we are going to play an Empire faction, and we're going to play Markus Wulfhart in the Huntsmarshal's expedition. More to the point, the fact that I just love this guy's freaking accent. But this, believe it or not, even though it says here that we've got a limited roster of basic units recruitable, and hostile actions will result in retaliation from local factions and stuff. Lizard men don't like us, but I don't like the lizard men. So, we do get reinforcements from the Empire, which bring powerful units to bolster your armies. And you do get access to a lot of stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to get access to without, like, going up certain building chains. So let's start the campaign and see how well we get on. For eons, Lustria remained hidden from the outside world, but upon its discovery was quickly deemed to be one of the most hostile regions in the world. It is not just the prehistoric carnivores one needs to be wary of, but also the debilitating parasites, fist-sized insects, and lethal flora. Such dangers have not stopped those who wish to plunder its ancient temple cities, however, though only the hardiest avoid succumbing to the jungle before ever reaching them. To the native lizardmen, Lustria is a haven, a bulwark against the disorder that has plagued the world since the coming of chaos. And I love how the fact that they just give me a bloody picture here of Gelt. Nobody cares about you, Gelt. Golden boy, Gelt. Who was zooming in?
That stands before me in the hope of defeating the Empire will meet its end by my bow. It is the Emperor's will.
I love that accent. It's just so good. The Huntsmarshal's expedition. How they play. Fulfill the Emperor's mandate by expanding territory and earning a claim to gain access to better quality units for Imperial supplies. Defend your colonies through times of increased hostility as you expand, and make use of more frequent Imperial supply drops. Complete special objectives to recruit unique heroes to your cause. And we have to defeat this little army here. So, as you can see, we start off with the Temple of Kara, lovely little port. And our initial faction that we have to deal with will be the Ratmen, Skaven, of, I don't know what clan these guys are, actually. Clan Mange. How appropriate. We have ourselves the Jade Court.
Did you need something?
We'll deal with making friends with those in a minute. We haven't seen the...
Come a long way, traveller.
we can't really do much with you either, Mr. New World
The Empire
Colonies.
scouts will hear you.
Let's see if I can... I can't even get a a blooming well, no, I've already got a non-aggression pact. I was kind of hoping to get some trade going, but no. Here we have Yambo, the Cathayan dude. Right, anyway, enough of my spiel. Let us take it to the rats. Oh, now this is giving me a decisive victory, but we're going to do a little cheeky quick save there. Let's have a look at our... Oh, I wanted to look at the frickin' map layout, but apparently the game's like, no, son, you don't get to look at that. You get to fight. And I'm like, fair enough then. Markus Wulfhart, the Huntsmarshal, has risen from lowly commoner to become the most successful slayer of monsters within imperial borders. Hopefully I will have remembered to mute that because nobody wants to hear me blow my nose. But if I've forgotten, I apologise. Oh, here we go. Right, it's put us in a rather unfavourable position here. We don't want to be down here and amongst the trees. Although we do kind of get bonuses for fighting in the trees. It's a bit of a bugger to see what's going on. Right, anyway, so we've got Markus Wulfhart here. He's the man, the myth, the legend. What else we got? We've got some halberdiers. Empire... Empire frontline infantry, no matter what... no matter what kind you get, whether or not you get the better varieties later on, is garbage. Hot, stinky garbage. And... you know, nobody rates these war wagons, right? But I love them. Love them. I get on alright with them. But, you know, each to their own, I guess. Okay. So Wulfhart's there. We're gonna sit back here and we're gonna do a little bit of work with the old wagons. We're gonna needle them a little bit. Now, these things are slow, don't get me wrong. But they are pretty good at absolutely flattening trash infantry. Oh, what you going to do? You're going to set up a shield wall there? Or a spear wall? Yeah, I'm going to go right the way around it, mate. Frickin' meow. Oh, the ratmen. I forget they get those. Damn it. See, if you've ever seen anything that is so much BS, it is the ratmen's ability to just spawn units right underneath you. Right. I actually want to trample those slingers there because they can be annoying. How are we doing back down here with these? Right, we got them on the run.
We serve the Emperor! Fire!
Sigma calls in the name of the twin-tailed comet. Go!
Right, we're getting hung up on the old mountain there. Excellent. We've drawn his their little dude out. So we're going to shoot the ever-loving crap out of this guy.
Pursue the foe.
The war wagons are hardy and can take a bit of a hit, so we ain't going to worry about it. Our biggest threat, oh god, is going to be from these rats that they keep sending underneath me. Now I'm hoping they've only got the two. They should only have the two. Right, don't... As much as these guys are hardy, I don't want to actually get them tied up by spearmen. The biggest threat will be from the roguers. Or rat ogres. Right, need to speed that up. No, Huntsman. No, Huntsman. You want to be shooting those, not crappy, mid-tier, shitty Skaven Spear infantry. Don't want any of that crap. Right. Oh, it's got to be a single entity in it. It would have been great to use that against those roguers. Never mind.
Come, lads! Slayer! Make me proud of the province!
Right. You guys have done what you can there as far as that's concerned. Shoot the roguers, please.
Take the ground! Blood! Quick, gang, shoot! Ready!
Our swordsman took a bit of a beating. The roguers knew exactly where to go. They went straight for the ones that wouldn't have a bonus against them. But that's fine. We're going to actually pincushion these suckers. Right. War wagons doing work on their general. Right, we've got a couple of frontline dudes here that are having a bit of a fight, but that's fine. Right, their general is toast. Their roguers are on the run. That's exactly what we wanted. They are fully broken. These spearmen are absolutely gagging to get a hold of my war wagons. You know, the funny thing is every time I see or I looked up a guide for playing Wulfhart's expedition, they always say, oh yeah, the war wagons, you're just going to immediately disband them because they're useless. Have they been useless? No, absolutely not. In fact, they have been a linchpin to winning this fight. I mean, could you win the fight without them? Yeah, sure, of course you can. You can win the fight by getting rid of most units, you know. That's it. You're free. You're free. Come on, Charlie. The rats are starting to lose their love of battle.
Go! Sir! To battle!
Those slingers are on the run. Oh, these guys are coming back. They decided that they just want a little bit more punishment. Nope, they've had enough. Brilliant. Flee! Flee for your lives! Right, let's just try and... So we lost... we've lost a few swordsmen, a couple of spearmen, nothing too major. Not bad for a first fight. Still a decisive victory. Still far better than we would have got if we auto-resolved it, that's for sure.
Yes, my lord.
Let's just speed this up. I do like to crush as many dudes between battles because there's never a guarantee that the game will say, yeah, right, that's enough. Because sometimes they'll be like, oh no, you didn't kill enough and we're going to run away and we're going to be a bother to you. We're going to make you attack us twice or something to that effect. Not so bad when you're, or not so required when it's a settlement battle. Just to warn you, I do tend to auto-resolve as many siege or settlement battles as I can, regardless of whether or not it's good for my health. Or my character's health, rather. Only because I hate them. So, we lost 38 to their 312. But then they were rats. So, there was lots of them. Well, to be fair, they only deployed 777 and we deployed like 1105. But here we are. Never have I seen such a heaving mass of tusk and flesh appearing as if from nowhere and careening towards us. Alright, decisive victory. Thank you very much. And I don't think we need the extra gold. I'm actually going to kill these guys because I want the experience for my huntsman.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. And we've got an Iron Curse icon, an extra 500 gold for completing that particular fight.
Accomplished.
And now
On
we're
the
going to
trail.
move straight on to the next one. Welcome to the Monument of Izatul. Where apparently it is a close victory. You can actually let me scout the terrain this time, game. Well, thank you very much. We got ourselves a relatively decent terrain. Let's make the most of what we have. From a position of relative safety, slings enable them to watch their peers march to their doom. Bloody marvellous. Hey, there we go. Gotta love those loading screens. Right, we do not want to be fighting this balls deep in the woods. Although, I mean, I think... Woodsman, this unit can pass through trees. Oh, they got Stalk as well. Oh, Vanguard deployment. You know, maybe I should actually make use of that. Let's pop those there. How could we make the most out of this Vanguard deployment, do you think?
Show us the foe! Markus Wulfhart!
Because by the looks of things... Oh, God, he's got Stalk and all. So let's put us over there. We'll move the archers up here. War wagon. The war wagon is not going to go this way because it's going to get stuck in the trees. So we'll have it harass in this direction, whilst they get plinked off by the archers. Now the question is, their speed is 36 and a Ratman's speed is 42. So we need to bear that in mind.
Sigmar commands! Go! Markus Wulfhart!
I want to turn off auto shooting.
Yes! Fire! Fire!
Oh, maybe I didn't turn off auto fire.
That's it!
Sod it.
At speed! No lingering! Yes!
Alright, this is going to disrupt their lines.
All right! To battle! Formation march! Okay.
Golly, I do so love freaking clan rats popping up wherever they damn well please.
Markus Wulfhart!
And the good thing is about huntsmen is they can actually fire and move.
My Sigmar's will! My God, alas! For the Warhammer!
Right, Halberdier is going to take a bit of punishment.
Moving now!
These I need to not allow to get bogged down.
Position! Bowstrings taut! Markus Wulfhart!
Those clan rats are going to disappear soon enough. Right, we've got them on the move. Right. Ah, they got more clan rats in on me archers, the little buggers. I freaking hate fighting Skaven, mate. It's just such an ache.
This way!
See what I mean by those clan rats not sticking around long enough to be too much of an issue?
In range!
War wagon's going to do them a dirty. Right, we're going to have to use you to hold them just a second. Not ideal.
Take the ground!
Let's move their position so we can shoot them in the back as opposed to shooting through my troops.
Quick march!
Get the war wagons back over there to assist.
Sigmar, preserve us!
Right, what have we got going on over here? Oh, who's run away? Oh, it's me archers. I'm not surprised.
Sigmar calls! Sigmar, preserve
Damn it.
us!
Okay, so we've lost them. See, told you, I'm not that great at this game. Right, I should never have left the war wagons to go about their own business. I don't want to lose those huntsmen too early on in the fight if I can help it.
Duty! For the comet!
Okay, they're back.
Ready! Powder dry! Conditions acceptable! Sigmar, guide
Right, we'll make sure that they keep shooting at them.
We are Sigmar's heirs! For France! Formation, march!
Right, we need to surround those.
Sir! The Heldenhammer!
Right, you get over there and start shooting them in the side. You start shooting them in the back.
Sigmar calls!
You, what the hell are you doing stood there getting absolutely destroyed for? Ah, we haven't lost one though.
Yes, sir! Done!
Oof.
Missiles will fly! Sigmar, guide us! Kill everything!
Absolutely plinked to death, you little ratties.
For the Emperor! Shoot
We can actually do a little bit of a charge on these slingers here. Right, that's got them fleeing for their lives.
missile troops!
Whoop.
The Heldenhammer! Sigmar!
Man, these rats, they just love it, don't they?
Escape by Sigmar's will! By Ulrich's wrath! Ulrich's fire!
Right, I need to get rid of them Skaven slaves. Yes, get away from me, you dirty rats. Woo! Okay. Pyrrhic victory. When it was... Well, you know. Pyrrhic victory. That's not too bad. Yes, so, trying to do the sneaky on ratties doesn't work. Because they'll just pop up clan rats right underneath your bloody feet. Might be more usable against some of the other foes we will face within the tropical lands of Lustria. Yeah, we're going to occupy. Now, the one annoying thing... Oh, hostility is increased. Oh no. That can actually be a problem once it gets right up to the top, because an army will spawn in and it will be designed to absolutely ruin your day. Right, I need some more front line. As much as swordsmen aren't the best, they're still better than spears without shields. I need more archers. So, the next couple of turns are going to be a little bit more meh, because we're having to wait for things to transpire. First thing we're going to do with Wulfhart is we're going to actually improve our troops. especially our archers and our huntsmen. Same up here. We're going to get extra 10% ammunition for our little tech tree. Now we've got the Wulfhart's Hunters. Haven't unlocked any of these yet. Be at war with the following faction: Vampire Coast Mutineers, apparently. An exceptional individual. Then we've got a dwarf-looking fella, an elven-looking lass, and a Bretonian-looking fella. All of which we will eventually unlock. Right. Okay, so we've got the Zinch faction showing up down there now.
Yes?
We are not going to be trying to make friends with those.
Dragon, glory glitters from your brow.
Now, they're currently at war with these guys. I'll leave it a little bit, but I do want to make friends with the Cathayans, because they're going to sit nice and comfortable here, which would be a lovely little shield between me and what is up there. So I can focus on everything down here. That's the dream. That's the dream. So if we just take a look at our objectives, we do have a quest that we've completed. So victory condition. We've got, at the start of our turn, we've got to have at least 100 acclaim. So this bar has got to be full. And we need to have destroyed the following factions. For a short campaign victory, that's disgusting. But that's what we're aiming for. So we're going to hit end turn. Now here we've got the Wellsprings of Eternity. This is actually an empty settlement with nothing in it. Now in a previous playthrough I took that over and took out some Dark Elves that are sitting over this side. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't just go down this way instead. I don't know yet. First of all, though, I've got to deal with the ratties. Oh. Looks like the orcs have decided to come in and try their hand. Okay, so the Bloodkeepers are now at war with Tlaxlan. Now, there's not much we can do this turn because obviously we're filling up our what's names. So these swordsmen, they are never going to fill up. They're never going to... I'm not going to get rid of the halberdiers because I don't have access to more halberdiers. But anything that is never ever likely to replenish within a reasonable time frame is getting the boot. Yeah. We're going to get rid of those spearmen.
Markus Wulfhart.
Got 2 more turns, and we will actually have access to a nice little care package from the Empire. Yeah, so fortunately these turns are going by quite quickly because we don't see all 272 thingies, what's names, doobly-doos, that sort of thing. Right, we're going to be a little bit cheeky and we're just going to move up there. Now, next care package will arrive in 1 turn. Thank the blessed Sigmar that that is going to be the case. Now, those orcs that are filling up there, I've got a sneaky suspicion they just beat the ever-loving shit out of that place. How are the Jade Court doing with regards... Oh, the Blue Vipers are actually stronger than them at the moment? Holy schnitballs. Yuanbo! Or Yambo, whatever your frickin' name is. You gotta pull your socks up, mate. I am going to get another couple of archers. Now, I will likely be getting rid of some troops in the next turn because I want to make space for some of the delicious little troops that we're going to be getting from our Lord and Saviour, the Emperor, Karl Franz. Yeah, the first couple of turns of a Markus Wulfhart campaign is literally replenish troops and hit next turn. Yeah, we're gonna do it, boys. We're gonna take them on. Blue Vipers. So, I don't know what happened there. Oh, hello there. Now, what have we got the choice of here? So we can get ourselves a great cannon, some outriders with grenade launchers, and they are pretty darn good, let me tell you. We can get another war wagon and a war wagon mortar. Or we can get some far better infantry. Huh. See, the great cannon would be good. Going to be a long time before I get my hands on one of those. Problem is, though, it's anti-large, and I don't go up against a lot of large stuff. It's mostly infantry at the moment. And I don't know if having two war wagons rolling around might actually be beneficial to me. Plus, we do get one with a mortar as well, which is heavy on the anti-infantry side. Far more what I'm after. Though, to be fair, the prospects of getting 3 Empire Knights units is not without its... It's not without its charm. It won't take long to be able to unlock these. It'll be a long time before I can unlock these and these, however. And essentially those. Shouldn't take me too long to get into these. So my chaff infantry will just have to do for now. I'm going to go for the Imperial Engineers. I'm going to go for the Imperial Engineers. And if there are people watching this that are like, oh my god, what the hell are you doing? You've just bought the most trash unit you could ever imagine. I say shush to you.
Unflinching.
Because I'm the one. Now, I know they've got experience, but they are
Captain
damaged and they aren't going to be getting back in anytime soon. So we're going to recruit all those war wagons.
Wulfhart.
And that will allow me to do a dirty little quick save here. And we're going to go and attack Spectazuma.
Yes.
Now this is a Pyrrhic victory where we lose a huntsman. I'm not in the habit of losing a huntsman. Now they've got some slingers which we might be able to plink away from the edges, but I'm gonna get a siege tower and I'm gonna continue sieging. Because believe it or not, siege towers are quite helpful, and it also does increase our chances of not having to fight this siege.
What?
My time is finite.
I really can't do anything with you, can I?
On behalf of my celestial and lunar parents.
Okay, so Yarnbow.
Eye of the Emperor.
I mean, everything is in your favour to deal with them orcs. Everything is in your favour to be able to deal with those orcs. They're healthy. They're good and healthy there. You know what? We're going to do it. I'm going to be cray-cray here, but I need to get myself a little bit of a pact going with these guys. So we're going to join their war with the Blue Vipers. We're going to start with the trade agreement and the non-aggression pact. And if we do that, it'll cost us a measly 674 to get the full makeup. So there we go. Our stock with them is improving by quite the margin.
Have a better drink before we get to proceedings.
Are we going to be able to do much with these guys? No. To be fair, the New World colonies, 9 times out of 10, get absolutely flattened before I can even get anywhere near confederating with them, so... I'm going to end turn to see whether or not the rats come out to fight us, or whether or not they stay in their hovels and wait for me to attack them. Normally, if it's like a valiant defeat, or a defeat to me of any kind, then 9 times out of 10 they will they'll sally forth and fight us in the field. Van Hal joins the expedition. While following a trail through the dense jungle canopy, you stumble upon a clearing strewn with dead bodies. They looked like seafarers, senior admiralty of some sort, or senior admiralty of some sort, perhaps. But stranger still was the fact that each had a stake through the chest and was decapitated. On closer inspection, you realize they were already dead before they met this gruesome fate. In fact, not dead, but undead. Vampires. A few nights later, a mysterious man emerged from the jungle, introducing himself as Hertwig Van Hal. His garb indicated he was a witch hunter of the Empire, but he revealed himself to be the healer you have been seeking. Explaining your cause to him, you asked him to join the expedition. He accepted, but on one condition, that you help him with his own mission in Lustria in return. So we've got ourselves a cheeky little hero here, who's actually not too bad.
I've got your backs, so watch mine.
I'm going to be loath to do it, but I'm going to kick out a unit of spearmen, because I'm going to squeeze him in.
We'll handle
there we
this.
Go. Yeah, each of these characters actually have pretty good stories. So we've got a Necklace of Fangs. What a godforsaken place this truly is. It seems not a day goes by without the news of some horrible tropical disease striking some poor settler down. The most innocuous cut or scratch sustained here can become horribly infected within hours, making every trek into the jungle a highly risky endeavour indeed. Perhaps by fate, word has reached me of a mysterious individual who shadows the Empire's troops in the deep jungle, patching up the wounds of the gravely injured left behind following skirmishes with the lizards. Men thought to be well within Moor's deathly embrace have been mysteriously brought back from the brink by someone who clearly has advanced medical training, with even the most horrendous injuries cleaned, disinfected, and stitched as if by the hands of the most highly trained physician in all of the Empire. Our very own injured relate to me their encounters with this healer, not remembering much other than glimpse of a necklace of fangs. Trophies, perhaps? I've been in few environments more treacherous to man than Lustria. It goes without saying that for us to endure here, we should somehow reach out to this medic and persuade them to join our cause. So, yeah, basically that's what the other bit was alluding to, about us being on the hunt for a medic. So now we've got section 2, Herr Doctor. Hertwig Van Hal is an intriguing individual. He bears the surname of a well-known ancient lineage of witch hunters, but for reasons unknown to me, he seems rather ashamed of it. When I brought it up, he responded angrily, claiming his vocation as a witch hunter was not of his choosing. He then quickly changed the subject, revealing that he was a master physician of Altdorf, and insisted I address him as Herr Doctor. It truly beguiles me why a physician from Altdorf is carrying out witch hunter duties in Lustria, but I am not one to poke about in another man's private affairs. There is certainly much more to Herr Doctor, which perhaps in time he will reveal on his own volition, but right now he has temporarily left camp. Before leaving, he told me he intends to track down some information about one particular vampire he has been searching for called Alistair the Red. He has given me assurances that I cannot help him with this particular task, and that he will return soon. And we've got stories for the other characters, but as we have opened up Hertog van Hal, we shall start with him. Anyway, we are currently besieging the settlement. What will become of Wulfhart and our new Hertog van Hal, one of Wulfhart's hunters? When we attack this settlement, we will find out whether or not I have the stones to deal with it, or not. Until then, folks, this is going to be the end of this part for now. Yarnbo the Jade Dragon is now our bosom buddy, but at what cost? Will the orcs sneak over here and try and deal with us? Or are we duly protected by Yarnbo? Until then, take it easy. I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.